Welcome back to the Pacifist in Oblivion. The Prophet has apparently returned to the Priory of the Nine, so I mean to pop in and see what he has to say. He might even give me some clue as to some more information about Umaril, because our Pacifist is deeply worried about Umaril, but he has taken an oath not to kill people, so I need to learn more about this Umaril. Is he like a ghost? Like the ghost of Sir Lindrel? In that case, or maybe a Daedra like the Aurorans? Or is he simply a very ancient alien sorcerer? I mean, how can he still be around after this long? He might be a ghost. An undead of some sort. But I honestly don't know. So let's see
and so, 9 knights, as the embodiment of the might of the 9 divines, shall go forth together to face the unfeathered. And he shall be cast down from on high, his wickedness scattered to the wind. He shall end his days as dust in the void. Go now, knights, face the beast. Fear not death, for the 9 shall be your shield, and they shall bring you to rest, should you fall. You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become.
Become? I'm still a pacifist.
You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane of Umaril the Unfeathered.
He was a warrior.
The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
Must I? I am ready then. Is this the thing for me? I'm not a warrior. I don't kill people. And I've gotten this far without killing anyone. Any people, at least. Yes, I've fought Daedra. I've destroyed their souls and destroyed their bodies and sent their animuses reeling back to oblivion, but that is not killing people. I have put down the animated remains of the dead, wrecking the foul magic of undeath. Though I'm worried. I mean, reckoning that that is not life. But this Umaril, what can you tell me about this Umaril? Are you sure that he is not a person? I mean, he was actually killed long ago. Tell me more about him. Are you sure I'm ready? I want to know more first.
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Pelinal.
I doubt it not.
But times change, and even the shape of the divine itself must change with it. Where once there were 8, now 1 more stands with them, and they have become 9.
Say again? Oh, you mean... Right, there were 8 and now you're just talking about... Well, there were originally sort of 8 gods, and then Talos, the sort of first emperor, became a god, so he's the 9th? Is that what you're saying?
Aye! With the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became... 9! So... although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
I doubt it not. So... what do I... Okay, the dialogue option is here is how do I destroy Umaril? How do I protect... What I want to ask about how do I protect the world from this horror without killing people? Could you tell me more about... I'm more interested in Umaril himself as well, and how I should face him, because I have sworn an oath to the gods not to kill people.
As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been
What?
seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing. With the ancient gifts of the Eight and the new gift of the One, you are ready to face Umaril.
I am? Oh, I've been blessed. That's nice. What does that blessing do?
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body.
But
while
I do
beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your two tasks. His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death.
His Daedric nature?
This is what Pellinal learned upon defeating Umaril the first time. But you can do what Pellinal could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you to follow Umaril's spirit when it leaves his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the Nine fight with you.
So, you're saying Umaril is... He has a living body and a spirit, but he has a Daedric nature, and I should destroy his body and then destroy his soul. That's even more than killing a normal person, where, I mean, it raises, of course, the question, what does it entail to kill a person? Does a living being have a soul? What happens to that? But that would mean killing anyone would be okay, just because their souls are unharmed. And in a way you're asking me to kill both body and soul, and I need to know more about Umaril's spirit. Is that Daedric in nature? What is he? What is his spirit?
When Umaril joined with the Daedra, his
spirit
expanded beyond this realm. His physical form can travel between realms, but his spirit is bound. When his body is destroyed, his spirit travels back to oblivion and is reformed in the fires of creation.
Just like Daedra.
With the armor of the gods and the blessing of Talos, you will be able to follow him where Pellinal could not and destroy his very spirit.
Paradoxically...
Once his spirit is destroyed, he will be completely obliterated, erased from all realms of existence.
Paradoxically, that's the thing that confuses and worries me. I mean, I know that Pellinal Whitestrick killed his body. Given that he is basically of Daedric nature, that's a lot like just destroying a Daedra, which I have done, because it's not killing people. But what does it entail when I follow him and attack his spirit? What kind of a foe is this Umaril?
Umaril cannot be bested in his physical form by any normal means. His blows can strike down the mightiest of warriors in a single stroke.
That doesn't sound good, but...
The Eight created the relics to withstand Umaril's fell power. Do not attempt to face him without this divine protection.
wouldn't dream of it, but I'm still wondering about Umaril himself. Okay, perhaps I can learn something more if you tell me about this place that I'm supposed to meet him in the Galas Malatar, though that seems to be a long shot.
Garlas Malatar was the westernmost outpost of the Ayleid Empire. It watched over what we call the Abyssinian Sea.
Okay.
Since his return, Umaril has taken Garlas Malatar as his lair. That is where you must seek him out.
Fair enough. But that doesn't help me. That's not all. I'm not ready. I need to know more. I need to... This dialogue option is so wrong for my character.
Your knights will assemble at Garlas Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy. Not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall in service of the Nine will live on forever.
Oh no!
In the halls of their fathers. I wish you well on your quest, Crusader. We are depending on you.
So you're saying they're all gonna go fight now? No!
Yes, Commander. Yes, Lord Crusader.
And possibly get themselves killed. That was not what I wanted.
Sir Knight, allow me to introduce myself. I am Brelin of Silvenar, at your service. I come to offer myself as a knight in service of Auriel, or Akatosh, as he is known in Cyrodiil. I bring nothing but my skill with the blade. Will you accept me, as unworthy as I am?
I honestly don't know. I mean, the Prophet wants 9 knights, that's for sure. The question is really, am I truly the 9th knight? But if I do try to fix something, according to the gods I should have 8 knights with me. But I do worry you get yourself killed. I mean, there's nothing I can do for the others right now, because I've been stupid enough to allow them to get into the order. So to follow the prophecy, or to try to keep you safe from harm. Nine knights might have more of a chance to maybe keep everyone alive, perhaps. But I risk another life in so doing. That is difficult. This is a difficult decision. It truly is. I'm going to lay off on that for now as well. I'm going to tell you are not yet worthy, but perhaps if you can show me sort of that it will be in the interest of keeping as many people alive as possible, and perhaps I might indict you into the order. I'm wondering about that. So not yet, perhaps, but if you can show me that you are important to the survival of the others, then maybe it might be worth it. But you'll have to show that to me first.
You are no doubt correct. I will continue to train and meditate here at the Priory until I become worthy to serve Auriel.
That's not a bad answer, actually. And okay, I'm gonna say the Prophet is here praying. Been given the blessing of Talos. Just check on that. That's some sort of power, perhaps? It's a lesser power. Oh, cool. Lesser power? Does that mean I can cast it as often as I want? It drains speed, which is usually not what I want, and agility, but it fortifies strength and endurance. And then there's something called the Blessing of Talos. Yeah, I have to cast that to follow Umaril, I guess, yeah. Challenge Shadow and Pilgrim's Grace, my powers. Oh, hang on, look at active effects. Where's my curse? My curse is gone, that's good.